and basically whatever the hell I want. Hello everybody and welcome to Gene's Reviews from a regular dude here in my car. Got a spooky one for us today. This is scariest road trip videos that'll make you stay home. This is from Slaptam. So let's check it out.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slaptam. These are the scariest video clips of the week. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
Gabby Petito and her fiance Brian Laundrie embarked on what was
that was
supposed
a
to be
sad
a
thing.
once-in-a-lifetime adventure, a cross-country road trip through some of America's most breathtaking landscapes. Documenting their journey on YouTube and Instagram, the couple presented an idyllic picture of van life filled with stunning vistas, carefree moments, and the spirit of wanderlust.
One of those things, if I can't have her, no one will. Pretty sad.
Exploring the natural beauty of the United States and living the dream many could only fantasize about. But as the days turned into weeks, a darker story began to unfold behind the lens.
Brian's stretching, doing some...
Gabby, a vibrant 22-year-old, had captured the hearts of many with her infectious smile and adventurous spirit. Yet the very trip that was meant to celebrate their love and freedom became the backdrop for a chilling mystery. The couple's journey started smoothly in July of 2021, with their social media accounts filling up with photos and videos from stunning national parks, charming small towns, and remote wilderness areas. Their followers were treated to glimpses of their picturesque life on the road, from sunsets over the Grand Tetons to hikes through lush forests. The hashtag #vanlife was peppered with their joyful updates, garnering them a growing online following. However, beneath the surface of their seemingly perfect digital narrative, cracks were beginning to show. By late August,
there's always
regular
stuff
updates
you don't know.
mysteriously stopped.
Skeletons.
Concerned followers and family members grew increasingly worried as silence replaced the previously constant stream of posts. The first alarming sign came on September 1st, 2021, when Brian Laundrie returned to their Florida home, all alone, driving the van that the couple had shared. Gabby was nowhere to be found. Her family, unable to contact her and increasingly anxious, reported her missing on September 11. The idyllic road trip had taken a dark and mysterious turn. The search for Gabby Petito quickly intensified, capturing national and international attention. Law enforcement agencies scoured the couple's last known locations,
only 22 years old.
Social media posts for clues. The once romantic and scenic images of their journey became haunting reminders of Gabby's sudden disappearance.
It's only 10 o'clock in the morning, but it rained all afternoon yesterday.
On September 19th, the search reached a heartbreaking conclusion. Gabby's remains were discovered in a remote area of Bridger Teton National Forest in Wyoming. The Teton County Coroner's Office later confirmed that she had been a victim of homicide,
not Teton,
with the cause of death being strangulation. The nation mourned the loss of a young woman whose life had been brutally cut short. Brian Laundrie, who had been named a person of interest in the case, became the focus of a nationwide manhunt. Despite extensive efforts by law enforcement, he managed to evade capture for weeks. His disappearance added another layer of mystery.
He's so unassuming, the way he looks, too.
Story. The case came to a somber end on October 20th, when Brian's remains were found in a nature reserve near his family's home in Florida. The medical examiner determined he had died by a self-inflicted gunshot wound, leaving behind more questions than answers.
He's a coward.
Among his belongings was a notebook in which he reportedly confessed to Gabby's murder, providing some closure but also underscoring the profound tragedy of the entire ordeal. The Gabby Petito case not only highlighted the dangers that can lurk behind the facade of social media, but also brought national attention to issues of domestic violence and mental health. Gabby's story, documented so vividly online, serves as a poignant reminder of the realities that can lie behind the curated
Should have
images
just done
and
it to
videos we
himself.
see online.
Left her alone.
In the end, what started as a dream road trip turned into a nightmare that captivated and horrified millions. Gabby Petito's legacy now lives on through the lessons learned from her tragic fate, as her family and advocates work tirelessly to raise awareness and prevent similar tragedies from occurring in the future.
Set up. I think our plan for today is to just hang out here in the tent.
It's kind of creepy watching it,
YouTuber
knowing
Work
what
Less, Enjoy
happened.
Life More recently uploaded a chilling video recounting an eerie encounter during a road trip. The events unfold as the YouTuber camps for the night, only to be met with a series of increasingly unsettling incidents. While setting up camp for the night, the YouTuber hears a woman's screams emanating from deep within the woods.
Well, I didn't hear it. There we go.
Compelled to investigate, he explores the area, growing more convinced that someone is lurking in the forest. Spooked by something, he runs back to the van.
That was a blood-curdling scream. That was crazy. I would definitely go investigate.
There's somebody out there.
The situation escalates when he hears what sounds like a gunshot. While cowering inside, there's a sudden knock at the door.
No, that's when you get the hell out.
To make matters worse, the bay door alarm underneath the van is triggered by motion, suggesting that someone's attempting to break into the vehicle.
I just heard the bay door open.
If you're out in the wilderness, take some protection with you.
Alright. I think he was under the bay door. Under where the door's at. But the alarm went off and I think it scared him off.
The identity of the
You
mysterious
can make
intruder
your
remains
way
unknown,
into
leaving
the
viewers to
driver's
wonder
seat
about their
and get
true
the
intentions
out of
and just
there.
how far they were willing to go.
That is a scary one.
On a seemingly ordinary morning in late August 2016, the Tromp family of Sylvan, Victoria in Australia vanished without a trace. The disappearance of Mark and Jacoba Tromp, along with their 3 adult children, Rihanna, Mitchell and Ella, set off a chain of events that would captivate and bewilder Australia. The Tromps were a hard-working, close-knit family who ran a successful berry farm. They were well regarded in their community, known for their reliability and strong family bonds. So when their farmhouse was found eerily deserted, it sent shockwaves through the small town. Their phones, bank cards and identification were all left behind as if they had fled in haste from some unseen menace. As authorities pieced together the family's sudden disappearance, an astonishing story began to unfold. The Tromps had embarked on an inexplicable road trip that would take them across hundreds of kilometres, leaving a trail of confusion and concern in their wake. On August 29, the Tromps piled into their car and headed north. Their journey appeared frantic and chaotic. As they drove, a sense of paranoia seemed to grip the family, each member convinced they were being pursued by an unknown threat. The first stop was in Bathurst, New South Wales, where the tension boiled over. Mitchell, the middle child, separated from the family, choosing to take a train back to Melbourne. It was the first sign that something was profoundly wrong. Mitchell's return alone heightened the mystery, prompting a full-scale search for the rest of the family.
Did he do something?
Meanwhile, the remaining Tromps continued their bewildering journey, each decision more perplexing than the last. In Goulburn, Ella decided to abandon the trip, stealing a car to make her way back home. She later told authorities that she felt compelled to leave due to the intense fear and irrational behaviour exhibited by her parents. As the search intensified, the story grew stranger. Rihanna was found in a distressed state in the back of a stranger's car in Goulburn, disoriented and scared. She too was transported back to Melbourne for medical evaluation. The family's matriarch, Jacoba, was discovered wandering aimlessly in Yass, appearing confused and paranoid. The whereabouts of Mark Tromp, the family patriarch, remained a mystery for several days longer. He was eventually found near Wangaratta, some 600 kilometres from where their journey had begun. Mark was dishevelled and visibly shaken, unable to explain the reasons behind their sudden flight and subsequent dispersal. As the facts slowly emerged, a chilling picture began to form. Experts suggested that the family might have been suffering from a shared delusional disorder, a rare psychological phenomenon where individuals in a close-knit group share the same irrational beliefs and paranoia. Known as folia familial in this context, it can cause members to act in ways completely out of character, driven by shared delusions of persecution or threat. The Trump family's mysterious road trip, filled with inexplicable decisions and paranoid behaviour, left the nation spellbound. How could a family so grounded and respected fall prey to such a bizarre psychological episode? The case highlighted the fragile nature of the human psyche, especially under stress and isolation. In the aftermath, the Tromps returned to their lives, each grappling with the lingering effects of their ordeal. The farm in Sylvan, once a symbol of their unity and hard work, stood as a silent testament to the strange and haunting journey that took them to the edge of reason and back. The Tromp family disappearance remains a cautionary tale of how quickly reality can unravel, leaving us to wonder about
so
the
they all were
that can push
having
even the most
delusions?
stable among us.
That's
into
crazy.
the unknown.
The whole family. I've never heard of that.
Here's an amusing little clip to break up the tension, shared to TikTok by user Ox King. While on a long trip home in an Uber, this passenger nods off in the front seat. But watch what happens.
You're gonna fall on the guy's shoulder.
Where am I? What was that? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just had a nightmare.
The passenger wakes violently from a nightmare.
Where am I? What was that? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just had a nightmare.
I wonder if the driver charged a cleaning fee, as he would have almost certainly soiled his trousers.
Where am I?
Yeah, that guy's lucky he didn't get punched.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Because a lot of people's natural reaction would be that would freak me out. I'd be looking for
YouTuber
someplace
Lisa,
to get
also
him
known
out
as
now.
Asleep 5 Decades, has recently shared a series of terrifying encounters she's had while on various road trips around North America. While documenting her solo van life adventures, Lisa experiences some unsettling situations involving creepy men. The first encounter occurs in February 2022 when Lisa's asleep in her van at 4:30 a.m.
Somebody's back here again. I hear footprints. Hello?
You hear footsteps,
How can I
not
help you?
footprints.
She's awakened by a tapping at the door, followed by a voice asking, "I have a question for you."
Hello? How can I help you? It's 4:30 in the morning. I don't feel safe. Who are you?
Peering out the window, Lisa sees some headlights in the distance.
All I could see is like headlights, and then they backed out and went and left. So I'm not feeling so safe.
10 minutes
No,
later,
you want to
she hears
leave.
more footsteps
Yeah, get the
surrounding
hell
the
out.
van.
I hear footprints.
Why are you still there? 10 minutes later, I would have already been gone.
The next morning, she finds sets of footprints in the snow circling her campsite.
Why is she
Look at
still
this
there?
one. This is mine. I'll show you. There's mine. See? Right here. Look. These are like literally footprints. I never go there.
In another chilling incident, Lisa recounts a man approaching her van.
So he goes in front of the van and I see him, you know, forever still trying to figure out this this translation, or trying to figure out a way to communicate with me.
The man attempts to converse with her despite not speaking very good English. Using Google Translate, he persists in lingering around her vehicle for an uncomfortably long period of time.
So after, I think it was maybe half an hour, it had to been at least that long, trying to figure out how to communicate with me. Well, he gets in his car, he drove his car and kept on parking it differently in front of my van, beside my van, but he kept on moving it, like, and I was just creeped right out.
The man is later spotted lurking in the bushes in the pouring rain.
Again, leave. Get out of there.
He repeatedly moves his car back and forth, parking right in front of Lisa's van, seemingly trying to get her attention.
Please leave. Please leave, you sketchy person. Please leave. Look at that. He's really scaring me.
In yet another eerie encounter, Lisa shares how
Not
a man drove
enough,
a remote
because
control
you-
car around
you're
her
still
van
there.
at 1 a.m.
What's wrong with
causing further
people?
distress. Fortunately, these encounters didn't escalate any further. However, these unnerving experiences presented in real time serve as a stark reminder of the potential risks and challenges faced by solo travelers.
I don't know what that last one was. What was that noise? Yeah, that dude's weird. I would just immediately leave.
In a disturbing event captured on camera, a Queensland woman endured a harrowing experience while driving through Redlands, southeast of Brisbane, in early April of 2024. The nighttime footage shows a man and a woman walking in the middle of the road. But watch what happens. During this wild
Floor
event,
it.
the man also tried to open the passenger side door, but found it locked. The driver
Run his
found
ass
herself
over.
temporarily trapped in the vehicle. She was unable to
Boom,
drive
boom.
away immediately as her car's safety features detected the person on the bonnet and prevented the vehicle from moving forward. Additionally, she was cautious of the woman behind her car, which prevented her from reversing. Once the man jumped off the bonnet, the driver was able to quickly leave the scene and drove directly to the Cleveland police station.
Okay.
This alarming incident is currently under investigation by Queensland Police. The driver has chosen to share the footage publicly as a caution to other drivers.
Illicit substances involved
YouTuber
there.
Alyssa
I guarantee
Vanilla,
it.
known for documenting her solo adventures across North America, shares a chilling encounter with a strange man in a vlog from late September 2022. The unsettling events unfold outside of Tucson in the desert. While filming an update for her followers, a peculiar man approaches Alyssa on an ATV.
Hi.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Just kind of checking, making sure everybody's running up the water.
Oh, okay.
He claims to drive around the local area, offering water to people camping in the desert.
So I kind of come out and check, make sure, because I know there's a lot of people that come out here that don't have a lot.
However, the situation takes an inappropriate turn when the man invites Alyssa to take a shower back at his place.
Shower.
after the awkward proposition.
I'll have to remember that line. Want to come take a shower?
All right, enjoy your rounds.
To Alyssa's surprise, the man returns sometime later, warning her that another man is watching her from a distance using binoculars.
Hey,
Hi.
so you have a guy
Uh-huh.
on the mountain up there that is watching you with binoculars.
Okay, well, that's unnerving.
Strangely enough, he warns her that this other individual drives around offering water to people, even though that's exactly what he had done just moments earlier.
And he told me he comes out here and offers water
Uh-huh.
to people,
Mm-hmm.
but I would stay away from him.
The encounter becomes even more unnerving.
telling
when
on
the man
himself?
falls silent and stares at Alyssa for an uncomfortably long period of time.
So just finishing up my laundry and then I'll probably have to leave, but that's okay. Do you need anything?
Yeah, this guy's creepy. This guy's creepy
Okay.
as fuck.
Alarmed by the incident, the YouTuber immediately leaves the area.
So I just went with my instinct and I was gonna leave because he said that he drives around seeing if anyone needs water, but he had no water with him. He was on an ATV. So that was weird.
Though she was not put in any physical danger, the man's dubious intentions are hard to ignore. This harrowing experience serves as a stark reminder of the potential risks and challenges faced by solo travelers.
Well, now he's on
particularly
YouTube.
women, even in the
Thousands
most
of
unexpected
people.
places.
Someone should recognize that dude.
Do you need anything?
No,
Okay.
no.
In a disquieting incident
I don't know.
on a quiet Brisbane road,
That's
dashcam
crazy.
footage has captured the eerie moment a man approached a car in what many suspect was an attempted carjacking. The unsettling encounter occurred in October of 2023 on Pineland Road at Sunnybank Hills, approximately 20 kilometres from Brisbane's CBD. The footage, which was quickly spread across social media after being shared on Facebook, shows a man slowly walking down the deserted road.
Yeah, go around him. Yeah. Run him over if you have to.
The driver then quickly speeds away.
Hmm.
The driver's unsettling experience has sparked widespread concern, with many suggesting that the late-night encounter was a possible hijacking attempt.
Of course.
Social media reactions were swift and filled with alarm. Many users speculated that the man's actions were part of a broader pattern of criminal behaviour in the area. Authorities have not yet confirmed if the incident is part of a larger trend, but the public's reaction highlights the need for ongoing vigilance. As the investigation continues, drivers are urged to stay safe and report any suspicious activity to the police.
Well, whatever that person was thinking right there, it wasn't good. He wasn't, offering water or anything like that. That was some pretty crazy stuff. I cut that off a little bit early. If you guys want a part 2, let me know. This is another long video. So let me know what you thought of that in the comments down below. Now it's time for a joke. What state is known for its really small soft drinks? Minnesota.